This is the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 portable power station. It looks compact and bright with those unmistakable orange accents and a pretty sleek, no-nonsense design. Honestly, when I first took it out of the box, I was surprised at how tidy and solid it feels. Even before plugging it in, you kind of sense this thing means business, but wants to be friendly and approachable, not intimidating at all. The foldable handle is rubberized, so it's comfortable to grab. At under 24 pounds, it's easy enough for most people to pick up and move around without feeling like you're lugging a brick. The size feels just about right. Small enough to stash in your car or in a closet, but definitely not toy-like. From my experience as someone who's played with power stations quite a bit, the Explorer 1000 V2 falls right into that sweet spot between portability and serious backup power. The screen on the front is clear, well-lit, and easy to read even in sunlight. It shows both how much power you're sending into the battery and how much you're pulling out at the same time, which is really useful if you're new to these devices. I don't have to guess or do any mental math. Everything I need is right on the main screen. Key features worth pointing out. Start with its capacity. This version gives you 1070 watt-hours WA of storage and can push a continuous 1500 watts out of the AC outlets with a short surge rating up to 3000 watts. If you're unfamiliar, watt-hours tell you how much power is stored inside. 1070 watt-hours is enough to run a regular home fridge for several hours, keep your CPAP going overnight during a blackout, or handle a campsite full of devices and lights without a hitch. The pure sine wave AC output means your sensitive electronics will be safe. No weird buzzing or power spikes. Charging is where I think this model really steps things up. With regular charging, it'll go from empty to full in about 1.7 hours, which is already fast for a power station of this size. If you need emergency juice, you can press a quick setting in the app and ramp up to 1 hour charging. For a little perspective, most other units I've tried take several hours at least, so this is one of those, wow, it's ready already moments. I was skeptical about overheating. Fast charging can be tough on batteries, but the internal fans and LiFePO4 battery gave me peace of mind. The fans come on strong in emergency mode, but it never got worryingly hot and the noise was totally manageable. The fact that it uses a lithium iron phosphate LiFePO4 battery is a big plus, especially for anyone nervous about longevity or safety. Jackery says the battery will still hold more than 70% of its originality after 4,000 full charge cycles. If you aren't familiar with charge cycles, that's every time you drain it from full to empty and back up again. Basically, most households aren't going to wear this thing out for a really long time. Think 10 years or more, maybe longer, if you're only using it for camping or emergencies. From my experience using this for a variety of things, tossing it in the back of the car for weekend camping, setting it up as backup for short blackouts at home, it's never left me disappointed. I ran my coffee maker and laptop together without blinking an eye. There's a straightforward array of ports. You get 2 USB-C ports, one supporting up to 100 for fast charging, one USB-A, a 12-volt car-style socket, and 3 standard AC outlets. Small details make a difference too. The DC car port isn't covered with one of those annoying rubber flaps that always seem to get in the way, and the ports are all well spaced so you can use them at the same time. I'd recommend this for anyone looking for dependable weekend or emergency backup. The size isn't overwhelming, but it packs enough punch for fridge duty, medical devices, recharging drones or camera batteries, or throwing a little power to a portable electric burner or power tools when you need it. Solar charging also works if you're off-grid. You can use up to 400 watts of solar, split between 2 inputs. I tried it out with a non-Jackery panel, using an adapter I already had. Nice to know you aren't totally locked into one brand if you've already got solar equipment. One of my favorite parts is the Jackery app. Pairing with Bluetooth or Wi-Fi is simple, especially for the first setup. The app lets you monitor battery levels, temperature, input and output, and switch between different charging modes. You can enable the 1 hour super fast charging when you really need it, or tone things down for quiet overnight charging to keep the fans almost silent. For me, the remote control through the app is way more convenient than having to get up in the middle of the night and check the screen or settings by hand. You can even update the firmware right from the app, which means you don't have to worry about missing out on future software improvements. Now, on the flip side, there are a few things I'd mention if you're thinking about buying this. Solar charging, while flexible, can take up to 7 or 8 hours in good sun to fill the battery. Definitely a lot slower than wall charging. so you need to plan ahead if you're camping somewhere with unreliable sunlight. Also, as good as the DC output is for most things, it's not going to support some super high-draw car appliances, so if you're set on running high-powered 12-volt tools, this might not be enough. I noticed the absence of battery expansion. Some power stations in this price range let you chain on extra batteries, but the Explorer 1000 V2 is fixed as is. Another small nitpick is the price. There are cheaper lithium-ion models out there, but they don't match this one's lifespan or fast charging. The Jackery name and solid warranty give me more peace of mind than some random brand, but it does cost a premium. Compression-wise, there's nothing on the back except a sticker. Some people might wish for more included accessories, like adapters for different types of solar panels or carrying cases, but inside the box you basically get the charging cable, the unit, and a quick start guide. Still, for me, those are minor drawbacks. In conclusion, from my experience, the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 portable power station stands out because it combines high storage capacity, super fast and safe charging, real portability, and long-term reliability. It's perfect for family camping trips, RV adventures, backyard events, and as a backup for short or even moderate home power outages. I get peace of mind knowing I can run a fridge, keep my laptop going for work, and still have enough power for lights or medical devices in a pinch. I really appreciate how Jackery focused on making this user-friendly for people who don't want a complicated setup. Plug stuff in, hit a button, and you're set. LiFePO4 batteries mean you can forget about replacing this thing for years, and the warranty is solid. The fast charging is kind of a breakthrough, especially when you get caught off guard by a blackout or have to hit the road on short notice. The app, to me, is a real plus and makes the whole experience feel current. So, after using the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 for everything from home emergencies to weekend camping, it's the kind of power station I feel comfortable recommending to friends and family. If you're stuck choosing between different models, this one is a solid bet for long-term value and reliable performance. Check the comments of this video for a link to see the current pricing of the Jackery Explorer 1000 V2 portable power station.